Good evening. Hope everyone's having a good one. I'm having a good one. Go Wolves after a 2-0 win against Man U of all teams. Coach is looking good. Looking good. Hope everyone's holiday is continuing to treat them fairly well. For those of you who are, I believe the UK and Canada, a few other countries celebrated, but happy Boxing Day, the day after Christmas. The day we get to attempt to take a great advantage of various amounts of discounts or stock levels that may exist post, or just get to chill out and relax and enjoy the post Christmas hangover. And you used to be good. What the hell's the matter with you? You know what? He's not in this. There he is. We got a new friend in the background. Gunnar Tate. Hello. Welcome to the stream. So we are. I'm stalling for time because the game is still. We're playing Banishers: Ghosts of New Eden. What is it? Good question. It's a game I've owned since it came out, and I'm now just getting around to playing it. It was neglected by challenge runs and new and exciting stuff. I hope it turns out to be pretty good. Because then I might owe it an apology. Because I think it got interrupted by the release of Black Myth Wukong, which was a great game. But had a lot of flaws, I think. If this game turns out to be much better than that, I will apology. Not play. But it's been on the back burner, waiting for me to play, waiting for me to have the opening, and now we have that opening because we are entering a bit of a dead spell for new games for me. But there's a chance for me to play games I haven't otherwise had a chance to play. One of which, come the new year, if not sooner, is going to be the Witcher series. We're going to play through Witcher 1, 2, and 3. Our plans on New Year's Eve as well have changed, though I doubt I will be streaming still. It's still very doubtful. There is a potential, because our original plans are up in the air. So, who knows how that's going to go. But we're going to play this today, and my original plans for tomorrow have been changed, so we're going to play this again tomorrow. That's how the week is looking out. In the meantime, let us stall for 6 more seconds as the install almost completes. And okay, the game is installed. Is it updated? Check for update. Updated version. All right. Find out if my PlayStation is lying to me. We're going to start with Banishers: Ghosts of New Eden. I actually think this is a game both me and Amber were excited about. I'll let you know if it's good. And then when I start the Witcher series, you can play this.
Yeah, Witcher's going to be on your PC, right?
That is absolutely correct. I'm playing The Witcher on the PC. Epilepsy warning for those who may have it. Oh, okay, here's an interesting content warning. Banishers is set in a place and era known for the proverbial intolerance in some situations of abuse and depicted throughout the game. Whoa, okay. So, content warning if you don't like racism or sexism. Hey, Lynx. Yeah, I had to stall for time anyway because we had to install the game. I accept your end user license agreement. Oh, I said. Okay, that's good. That's a okay. Talking about good games with good accessibility and good things, we got night mode and speaker types here. Night mode if you need quieter, low volume explosions and stuff, which a lot of sound things have not been good at. Play subtitles on. Subtitle size medium is fine. Display speaker names on. Speaker name colorization on. Why not? Subtitle backgrounds off. So we can enjoy what's going on behind the subtitle. Alright. Means we went. I like when a game opens up with the options. For accessibility purposes. We're gonna. Oh. Okay. You have story difficulty for people who just want to focus on the narrative. You have easy. I kind of like this. Story, easy, normal, hard, very hard. Very cool. Very cool. If you're just looking for the story of the game, it's there. I like that kind of accessibility. I'm going for normal. Because I like to play. I feel like if you call your difficulty normal, you should give me the game you intended to create. That's all I ask. Also, I love you, Amber. Thank you for returning Black into my rotation of controllers.
Oh. But I couldn't pass up the deal on it.
For those who don't know,
Madam, sir, the ship lies at anchor off New Eden. A tender stands at your disposal.
just wait till the cutscene's over and then I'll explain the story of the Black controller.
Dreamed of clouds.
Oh, it's a don't nod
Fluffy
game.
bastards. Low over the sea.
Right. I remember there was something about.
I dreamed of the abyss, in the darkest reaches of the deepest ocean.
A good day to you, my love.
And a good day to you too.
I dreamed of nice things. I dreamed of the abyss. Well, good morning, bitch.
Welcome to America.
Something's bothering you.
Charles's letter.
What of it?
The ghost must be uncommonly dangerous, or he would banish it himself.
And we shall charge him double.
I'm serious. If the Reverend needs help, this can be no easy business. Red, you best be ready.
I'll be careful, Master Duarte. Your apprentice stands ready to serve. Come on, Atea, we need to go. And I need to be.
Rory McWraith, gallant to the last.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Consider our lovers, Antea
Oh, it's a
and
narrator and shit.
Ray, the greatest banishers I ever knew. Life to the living, we say, and death to the dead. It is not so simple. Since the dawn of humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are complex and emotional beings. Many and tangled are the ties that bind. Since the beginning of memory, banishers have fought to sever those ties. Death is but a trifle. It comes to us all. To haunt or be haunted. There lies the true horror.
Oh, we're being told this by a dead man.
I, Charles Davenport, should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
Interesting. Anyway, as the story goes, when we first got our PlayStation, we had the white one which came with the system.
This is June, I'd hate
Fuck.
to see January. I'd want to freeze my backside off in the summertime. I'd have stayed in Scotland.
I do love that the main character,
wasn't
male
much
character,
better.
is
Look
Scott,
at it.
Scottish.
As cold as a bishop's arse, and twice as white. I don't mind
Anything he
saying
says
it,
is already
very
100 times
disappointed.
funnier than it would
Charles
be normally.
wasn't lying. New Eden is cold as death. You may well be disappointed.
You'd better be at the tavern. With a hot grog. Or two.
Anyway, story
I'm
goes.
weary of long, boring sea voyages to grim, faraway lands.
I
Bro,
can't remember the
Can you
last
shut
time
up
I
for a
did
minute?
something else than work.
After this, we should set sail somewhere warm and safe. Where the dead don't linger.
No such place. But it's not a bad idea.
we had a white and a black controller when we first started, but there was initial issues with the first run of controllers
Not
that they
mentioned how
could
grim this place is.
drift.
I heard you the first time, but I don't disagree.
And in fact, back in the day, Fred and I, we had a. For those of you who don't know, Fred, who I often play multiplayer games with on Wednesdays every so often. Me and him had a race. First one to get through Hades and beat Hades wins the race. And we were playing it on the PS5, and in the middle of the race, my black controller started drifting. But drifting to the
I think
point
we can get through here.
where it, like,
Let's go traipsing through the rocky
almost
fallen
caused me to
walls.
die on one of my runs. So I, in the middle of it, had to switch, and the drift on it, like, there's light
Looks
drift,
steady enough.
and then there's what I had to deal with, which was like Nintendo Switch levels of drift. It was bad. So that controller has been collecting dust
Watch out!
for a while. And now I got a new one for Christmas because my wife loves it.
Ugh. Is it just me or are we not welcome here?
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you. Overeager apprentices. I can break my way through here.
Ah, through here. Alright. So we got Dark Souls attack controls. I'm not going to say it's a Souls-like just because it uses R1 to attack them. That's incredibly reductive.
Ugh. Pest.
Everything all right down there?
Just a sneaky wanderer. You?
Same, but I managed. Are these spectres watching the road?
Maybe. But are they keeping people outside town? Or are they keeping them in?
You have to find out, now don't we? Well, what do we have here? Leather. Okay, so I have a feeling, based on the types of things we've been picking up, there's going to be some degree of a crafting system.
Ah, more wanderers.
Behind you!
Oh, rips his heart out. Rips his ghastly heart out.
As easy as falling off a box.
What?
Can't tell how long these people are dead.
The original settlers, perhaps.
Whoever, this doesn't bode well.
As easy as falling off of a box. Is that a saying? Is that a hoaxy wisdom?
Too slow. Time to leave for good.
Oh, cool. So it's like a finishing move that you fill your meter. Oh, my lord. Got here. Perhaps these words will be lost in time. I must write the date. I cannot say. I know it is a month of June in the year 1695. I thought we would be safer in Providence. I thought we would finally see the children again. The golden wheat fields would ring with their laughter. Mother now lies dead, and I shall soon. Something insidious walks the roads. Terrible spirits took us. Cursed. You who read this now, I tell you.
These people left New Eden Town just a few days ago. What exactly is going on here?
Okay, there's a...
Call this a fight?
Spectral dust from gutting him. So apparently the heavy attack fills your gauge earlier to get the finishing Asta. The block button.
That augurs badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's wait to hear what Charles has to say.
Yeah, there is a sprint.
Empty docks in a growing settlement. Never a good sign. Are the town selectmen sitting on their arses?
Isn't that what selectmen do?
Who the hell burns their own crops?
People who fear pestilence or disease. Or both.
How very biblical.
Very biblical in New Eden, you say. Lawson, for okay. Okay. Just in case you couldn't read their handwriting or some shit. I'm checking over. Yeah, yeah. You're holding out on me. See? I could have had extra leather. Ooh, oh. I can let me jump over that? Okay. Okay. Only some waist-high wall.
Not the busiest stables I've ever seen. No ostler and no horses.
If they burned their crops and ran out of food, then they're probably a welcoming committee.
Let's find the inn. Let's find Charles. It'll be good to see Charles and Esther again.
Would you a lecture on the sanctity of marriage?
Esther wouldn't dare. And we don't need a piece of paper to keep us together.
Aye, I remember you telling her.
Good day, sir.
You'll be Haskell's Banishers, I take it.
Antea Duarte. This is Red McWraith.
Hugh Bachelor. The governor had me prepare the schoolhouse for your comfort. It has fallen out of use. Will that be all?
Where are the children?
Yeah, I was going to say, why is the
Several
schoolhouse
died
not in
of
use?
fever.
Where are the kids?
We could see disaster coming. We thought we'd have to bury them all. We sent the children to safety. We sent them away.
That can't have been easy. It can't be easy now.
No. No, it is not.
We're expected at the tavern. Where might we find it?
The King's Arm. You can't miss it for the Lamps Elite. The school is now a bunkhouse, and the meeting house cold and dark. But the tavern shines yet.
Well then, let us be thankful for small mercies. Farewell, Mr. Bachelor, and you may wish us luck.
Good luck, then, to the both of you.
Sign right behind us that points to the inns.
There's the inn.
Charlie, we're here. Your prayers are answered. Pour us a drink.
Finally. Banisher, please come in. As it is cold, your serving woman may sit while we talk.
I'm the help. She's the boss. You're not Charles.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. Good day to you, sirs, madam. Now, where's Charles?
Minister Davenport said help was on its way. I
Keep
assumed...
digging, Fairfax. Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band. This here is Thick-Skinned Newsmith. We're the selectmen.
What's left of us? Why is Charles not here?
We're sorry for your loss. We'll do what we can for his widow.
The Reverend is dead.
Well then,
How?
I guess
terrible
since
tragedy.
we didn't exactly
Though our
have
fate
social media or cell
sustains
phones,
us, we
get the
are
message
still very
beforehand.
much in shock.
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort, losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility.
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now. You lot do what you want. I intend living.
The esteemed select woman can be brusque. Forgive her. And rest assured that her aptitudes far outweigh her manners. Or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we're as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely with their expertise we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave you and your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
Well, Governor, shall you leave or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving. And now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept my sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion, the pride, indeed, of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
What do you think happened?
I could guess, to little use. It is evident, however, that Charles's unexpected death is linked to his investigation of the curse. In the minister's absence, I try, in all humility, to protect us all, body and soul, from our ongoing peril. You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so myself.
We're not demonologists, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home, and does not much venture out. Her house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now, and I can tell you that it worsens by the increments. First, there was pestilence and disease. Then came the nightmares.
Heads up, 1 minute until
Then came madness.
bedtime.
In the end came death, and death remains. But in all honesty, I think the weather is the worst part. This never-ending winter hangs heavy on us all. Worse yet, it traps us here.
What did Charles know about it? What had he learned?
Tragically, I had not yet had the opportunity to discuss his investigation, and his passing now excludes the possibility. Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task and acquitted himself with honor. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
Our contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes, our contract stands for Charles.
All right. For Charles. Why is town so empty?
Of those who did not die, we are the few who stayed. Though our motivations may differ, all who remain have shown extraordinary faith and courage in the face of our adversity.
Those who left, where did they go?
Boston, outlying settlements, anywhere,
Boston.
everywhere. Although, as you may have heard, the weather has likely closed the roads. Some believe the path through the dark woods offers salvation. I do not. I believe we must stand our ground.
Will they return when the curse is lifted?
I fervently hope so. They have homes here. But we sent the children away some time ago, and many could not live with their absence. If we do not resolve this situation quickly, the community of New Eden shall be broken, perhaps forever.
You're a demonologist, you say?
I am that, like my father was before me. Faith and science are our twin
There's a weird, I
compasses,
think, pop in on the
to a
light when it
deeper
goes in and out
understanding
of that
the
scene. Am I
secrets of
crazy?
God's green and pleasant land, and those who threaten it.
And what have your compasses told you about the curse?
They have told me that Reverend Davenport was better placed than I to solve our problem, which is why you're here. We agreed it, I shall stand for the company, I said, as the moral authority, the anchor, and the rock, as Charles and his Banishers lift the curse.
Heroic work all round.
Indeed it is, madam. Indeed it is. But we do it all the same. Because we must. Aye. Because we must.
Thank you. We have what we need.
Then I wish you success. By my instruction, a room is prepared for you in the old schoolhouse. I'll be here if you need me.
All right. Red. Rob you now. Well, I guess that's identify a locked door. Nice. Pain in the butt of trying to check every door.
Damn it, Charles. Those accursed sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
No. But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
These people have no idea what they're up against.
There's been a couple conversation options that you only get once. You can't really change or check it twice or whatever. So, hope I'm not making like the wrong decision. Dialogue options.
Antea, Red. Come in. I've barely slept for fear you would not come. I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not alone now. We're here.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was. Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
Is there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther. Please.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
How were things, before all this?
Before the curse. It was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now, but I can't imagine it's the same.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well read and educated.
Can
but
definitely
at
tell
times
it's a
his
don't
back
nod game.
Can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Be paying a little
Still,
bit better attention, I
good
think.
to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain, too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
We'll take a look around, if that's all right.
Let me rummage through your shit.
May I be of any help?
You stay put. We'll find the way.
My beloved Esther, how I long to hold you in my arms, yeah. As a delicacy. My palate. Oh, okay. A sweet of which one cannot tire. At last we shall be together, and together forever and ever, till the day many years from now when we are old. At last death separates us. Only for death can extinguish the love between us. Not even death can undo the tenderness I feel for you. I want everything to be perfect for our marriage, and I want to make it so. I will write to you every day until that blessed moment when I cannot shed the weight of the letters. Tell you in person every day. I feel how much. I'm thinking of you. You love forever, Charles. Yeah, this is a huge ass house. But when you get to build it yourself.
Where are you staying, my dears?
My sweet Esther, I cannot tell you how much I long to get home. This work in the mystical Scottish heartland is exciting. Can't argue with that, but I miss the sweetness of our home. Could you do me a favor, kiddo?
Yeah.
Grab me some water. However, I know that the few months I have left away from your loving arms will be of great benefit to me. Though this experience will increase. Through this experience, I will increase my. And all this I do to protect you from those dark worlds that swirl around us. It is your love and trust that pushes me to these mysterious entrenchments, pushes me to do my best. It is for you that I do this.
Here you go.
Thank you. When I can see the pride in your eyes, and I know what role I play on this earth. I know that I can be stronger. I know I can do anything as long as you look at me with that spark that is only yours. I'm thinking you, your love forever, Charles.
The governor had a room prepared for us in the schoolhouse.
The schoolhouse? Wouldn't you rather stay here? You'd be more comfortable.
It's very kind, but we've a long day ahead of us. We don't want to bother you.
I don't have much. But promise me you'll come for dinner tomorrow. For all...
New Scotch tune in June Major by Henry Purcell.
For time's sake?
Purcell. Could you find nothing better?
These days I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your piano forte to New England.
It cost a fortune. But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
Letter from Eleanor Coombs. My dearest Charles, how delighted I was to read your words. It is always a pleasure to hear from you. To know that yourself and your beloved Esther are... I've contacted our brothers in London, but unfortunately we could not find anything in our archives that matches the description of the events you experienced in New Eden. Be that as it may, pestilence and never-ending winters are phenomena perhaps too broad for us to pinpoint the exact cause. I can give you no better answer, be it sorcery, the presence of ichor, or something else entirely we cannot say. All I can do is invite you to continue your research and to take note of all your observations our Brotherhood of St. Paul stole, so that has so little presence in the New World. Any new information shall be precious indeed. Please stay safe, my friend. Yours truly, Eleanor Coombs. I'm sorry. You know,
I did
that
not
sucks.
know I
I'm sorry
Charles
that's
was
happening
still
to you.
rich.
But could you make sure you write it all
The
down so we know
Brotherhood
when
was a
some
tide
weird
of
shit
cowards.
happened?
Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden.
You just...
If only we had known what would befall us.
Have you received other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me. That was nice of him.
Oh, Mr. Bachelor came to see you. I don't care about the spelling. I heard the pronunciation. Letter from a neighbor. Esther, some food and ale for you. Sorry for your loss. Your neighbors hold you in. A study of H. Purcell's cacophony? I don't know how to music term. In G minor for strings by E. Sadness in Interval, or a study of the Aeolian scale by Heinrich Piet. My dear Esther, I was down, and yet you are there to support me. You're an angel from heaven to help me in my dark mission. You are the light that guides me through the darkness of the invisible, and yet I feel so sorry for bringing you to this tortured land. You know well that things are not as they should be in New Eden, and I am sorry to have you by my side, for I fear for your life. I wish we could have found a quiet corner of this land, there to raise our children, but I fear a curse. I think we should leave, or perhaps you should go ahead while I defend our home. Think about it, for I cannot bear the thought of darkness taking you away from me.
How pleasant to see these old familiar things from your house in London. That porcelain saw many a dinner turned lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we, Esther.
Shut up, you're the help. Investigate, study, and investigate the bedroom.
Charles is still here and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable. Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
In people as much as in God. He was a good man.
Have here. Precious king from a chess set protected by a glass dome. Why?
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me.
Oh, snap.
Remember when he started to wear these? To look wiser and older?
He was hiding his hair loss.
Portalitiam Fidei by Alfonso de Sp. Sure these mean. For Formicarius. Johannes Need. I'm probably putting, but I'm making myself sound smarter by doing. Charles notes, none on this side of the water, and few on the other know that I came to New Eden as minister in order to pursue research into the New World on behalf of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Store. And what strangeness have I found? There are ghosts here, yes, old and innumerable. They are quiet. I shall never say the word aloud, but I suspect there to be witches. If I find one, I shall very much like to ask her for her story. Yeah, that's what you do with witches. Come on now. Code für die Toten. What's with all the German? What are you full of fucking ghosts? Bring this German shit. Scribbled Bible verses. Job 7:13-15. When I say my bed shall comfort me, my couch shall ease my complaints, then thou scarest me with dreams and terrifiest me through visions. So my soul chooseth strangling, and death rather my life. She comes to me, and people read this shit?
Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, you dropped something.
Fucking useless. This is why you're the help. This is why you're not the Banisher yet. What do all these dreams have in common? Are they the promise of a doomsday or a nightmare? Visions, foreshadowing. Is someone behind this? Who is the real target, and what caused this anger to burst forth? I need to know how it gets into our heads. Sleep no longer offers rest, and this cannot perdure. Who the fuck uses the word
These
perdure
notes
ever?
are erratic rumblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse, tormenting people in their beds?
So there's like a detection level to this that I'm supposed. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, the gameplay is starting to open up just a touch, and even though I'm not in combat right now, because the combat's pretty neat.
I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right.
Alright, we're checking the bedroom now. Where do nightmares come from? I remember the teaching of my masters, may God bless their souls, against the threatening unknown when the common knowledge is not enough to understand the situation. Sagacious, pious man will wisely turn to the very roots of his art, the words, their meaning, and the power hidden in each of them. Nightmare has nothing to do with a nocturnal female horse, as is the French cauchemar or the German Nachtmare. Mare here comes from the 12th century Middle Dutch and means ghost or demon. Nightmare is not a puny fiend seeking into the bedrooms to suffocate the dreamers, but one of the rarest, most powerful spirits, defined by its only purpose to spread its insidious and unforgiving wrath upon any living soul. You know, I just learned something about the word nightmare. Can a nightmare be more than a ghost? I'm afraid so. I remember a disturbing poem I read in London in my younger years. Terrifying abilities of such an entity, supposedly able to penetrate the dreams of its targets, to influence their thoughts, perception, and make them endure their worst fears. Able even to bend the distance to alter time, creating tangible. Alright. Silver brooch habitually worn by Charles Davenport, engraved with a hilted.
Charles always wore this brooch.
His things are untouched. Nothing's moved. Got enough books, Charles? See, the piano's not the only thing you paid a pretty penny to ship.
3 drops of lavender oil and chamomile infusion before sleep. Winter green to rub between palms and behind ears 3 times a day. If restlessness persists, use lemon balm. Doctor's prescription. A little lavender behind the ears. Go, children, are an heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb and his reward. Psalm 127:3. Unsent letter to Esther's sister. My dear sister, Charles is dead. I cannot tell from left, cannot tell which day it is, or how long ago my Charles departed. My world has come undone. Nothing happened as it was supposed to. I should not attend the burial, and shame of the shame of it. How have I failed, my dear husband? I could not find the strength to leave the house and walk to the place where Charles died to see him buried. Lord, have mercy on us and guide our friends to us before it's too late. New Eden will not last much longer without my beloved husband to protect it. I have not any words left in me, but I thought that you, who loved him, should know of his passing.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman. That's terrible for her.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Now that we know why he might be back, we should go investigate the cemetery where he was found. Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't read? Like we weren't there?
Oh, you actually listened. I'd always let my mind wander.
right.
Are you leaving already?
We need to investigate the cemetery.
Didn't pretend to do anything.
This is Charles's. Esther, you know we can help you sort through things around the house.
I don't know that I'm ready for that. But I'll keep it in mind.
So. That's the letter about the... Okay.
What will you do for my Charles?
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
You be all right?
I doubt it, but I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles and help Charles with Charles. Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same. Be careful.
Aye. You too.
Oh, cool. There's a...
You'd be one of the Banishers then? Come too late. I'm sorry, but if poor Minister Davenport mentioned your name, I have forgotten it.
Antea Duarte. You may happen upon my companion, Red McGrath, about the place.
Of course. I'm Lisbeth O'Hara. The minister said you'd have questions. Well?
Governor Haskell told us of the curse. I'd like to understand what it is and from where it came.
While I'll not speak ill of my neighbours, someone must have let the evil in.
A name might help.
I'll not poison my parish with loose chatter. Besides, I have no name to give you.
Charles, Minister Davenport, said many here had unpleasant dreams. He suspected they were part of the curse.
You are a curious character indeed, mistress. My dreams, good or bad or otherwise, are my own business, and so they shall remain.
What are you doing out here? Most people seem to stay indoors.
Since you ask, I came to town to buy a remedy for Mistress Fitcher. My sister has a sore leg. The salve eases her discomfort. We have a small farm some miles from here, and yes, the curse sits there too.
Did you know Charles Davenport?
Of course I knew the minister. My sister and I attended all his services, and grateful we were too. He was the moral foundation stone of the colony. His poor widow. She must be bereft.
Thanks for
you may
nothing.
have your time back, with my thanks.
Well, thank the Lord for that.
The most polite way of saying sorry for bothering you with a response that was not as polite. Find out about the shop.
Get out of my way.
Oh, brother. The locals are clearly pleasant.
Be warned. I need but cry out, and help shall come in an instant.
Calm you, sir. Antea Duarte, Minister Davenport's banisher.
Oh, of course. I'm so sorry. Poor Reverend Davenport. His death has shaken us all. Welcome to New Eden. I'm afraid you find us at our worst.
We're banishers. There's nowhere else we'd rather be. And you are?
I, madam, am Squire Sincere Paris, travelling merchant, stuck in this cursed place and eager to be somewhere else.
Tell me about the curse, if you will.
I'll tell you this. Those who dare defy the curse are brave indeed, and, I fear, foolish.
Banishing is a job, sir. And to do it, I need detail. If you please.
A banisher must have charms. Trinkets, I mean, of protection. If you have a surplus, I'd happily relieve you of your burden.
What I need right now is information about the curse. What have you seen that might help me with my work?
I've seen famine, madness, the shadow of early death. Weather, too. So much weather. I mean, I've seen it all before, but never all at once. Here, it's everything, everywhere.
T-minus
and
1
all
minute
at the
until
same
ad time.
Folks stay indoors, waiting to be told what to do. Waiting to die, really. Ghosts in the making, all of them.
The nightmares. Do you get them too?
Of course I do. Not everyone will admit it, but we all have bad dreams.
Of what do you dream?
I dream someone watches me sleep. I sometimes fancy she's present when I'm awake. She never speaks, nor moves. She seems to wish me no harm. She just stands there, watching me, waiting, taking my measure.
Does she manifest at a particular hour?
If she does, I have no way of knowing it, unable as we are in this interminable grey to tell day from night. Well, there you are. Information on the curse, as per your request. I won't even charge you for it.
You're leaving town?
As soon as possible. Did you arrive by sea? A ship lies at anchor in the bay. Perhaps a captain would take me and my wares to safety.
The crew refused to dock, and I suspect they'll leave on the next available tide. We rode ourselves ashore.
Might I ask where you abandoned this rowboat of yours?
Along the coast, by a path remarkable for its angry specters and bloody corpses. If you wish to make the sailing, I hope your wares can swim. Care to trade?
Most of my goods are already packed, but I never refuse a deal.
Oh, I got, like, no money. Okay.
I bid you good day, Squire Paris, and thank you for your time.
A pleasure, Mistress Duarte. Do be careful.
Yeah, I don't trust him, but he was talking. I'm just gonna watch my back.
A wisp, so close to town.
It's that because the game kind of took. Cemetery is closed by order of the governor. Uh-huh. I'm the government now, motherfucker.
Where are you leading me? More of you? Down you go.
guess there's a parry system.
No one is safe here. Most of these people died fighting. Someone didn't want them here.
Mushroom. Flashing at me. Flashing. Irate. Why is my hand glowing now? Oh.
I've seen more graves here than I've met settlers. Many dead in more recent years.
I don't know where these resources are all going to add up to. I'd rather collect them than not.
Why didn't you wait for us, old friend? I swear I'll make it up to you.
This is what we were down from. That. Opening. It got very bright when I went. Maybe not.
A
Have
memory
here.
lingers here. I might be able to reveal it.
I need more pyrite. I got the seed.
Mixing pyrite with those plants I found should work. I need a little more. That's all I need.
Okay, fair enough. I'd rather have extra for when we... Banishers can perform rituals, or the nature of the site determines the ritual should be performed. Performing a ritual consumes resources. Select an feel the memories you need to perform a hearkening ritual.
In each stain hides a story.
In the name of the Lord, I command you. Be gone from this place!
You do not command me, clergyman.
Who are you, ghost? Unveil yourself!
Well, since you ask so politely...
Who are you?
I am everything you've ever feared.
Be gone! You have no shell, no ties, no purpose.
No, but neither do you.
Damn.
Damn it. That thing he faced. What was it?
Charles's Bible, found half buried in the mud in the cemetery. It's open. When I say my bed. Tie is doused with Charles's closure performed by Anika. The bond between
The tie that binds his ghost. With it, I can make him manifest. Back to his grave, then. Now is a good time for we old friends to talk. We've come too far, Red and I, not to see you one last time. Your pupil has become the master. If we fight, I'll beat you. Come on, Charles. Join me now. I know you're here. I know you're here.
What's up, Charles?
You know me, Ghost. I only wish to talk. Esther worries.
Antea. Here. At last. Oh, poor Esther. I'm so sorry, my friend. So sorry for us all.
What happened? What's going on here?
Sad to say, dear friend. I made a mistake. And it cost me my life. Is Red with you? There is no time to waste.
Before you died, you investigated the curse. What did you learn?
That our enemy is deceptive and merciless. But we should not underestimate its power.
We?
I am dead, dearest Antea. But I am a banisher yet. I may still teach you.
If I allow you, which I do not.
Antea, Do not repeat my mistakes. If a nightmare curses New Eden, you need all the help you can get. Its presence felt strongest in the meeting house. Perhaps the light of God there forced it to fight its ground. I had the building closed. The worst of the malevolence is contained, but it won't stay locked up for long.
How did this nightmare kill you?
I believed that I could come to the cemetery and make it manifest. To my initial delight, it worked. I now suspect it came by choice. It seemed amused, as if it were a pleasant game to weigh my measure as a man.
What did it look like?
I don't know. When it manifested, it appeared as Esther.
Huh.
My dear Esther. I did not see its true face, but I heard a woman. Not Esther, someone else. She was laughing. I felt her gaze. My heart froze. I died. The spirit is vengeance pure. The ghost of one who was terribly wronged.
I've heard your warning. You can go.
No, I must remain. Esther needs my protection. My flock needs me too.
You know how this works. You know I won't allow that.
I am still myself, Antea. With time, I'll grow stronger. I can help you.
The longer you haunt Esther, the hungrier you'll be. You know this.
This is different. I'm the Reverend Charles Davenport, your friend and mentor. You know me. You know I am a good man.
I knew you. You were a good man. Now you are a ghost, and I cannot let that stand. But I swear it, the nightmare will end, and Red and I shall do the ending. Charles Davenport was a good man and a fine mentor.
And you a fine student, though you took a hard line. I never could unpick that from your character. Has life tempered you since?
Life has tempered my steel. Death and the manner of it has made you the very thing you once opposed. Goodbye, Charles. Peace on your soul. Remembrance on your...
Antea, wait.
Wait for what? We're banishers. Death to the dead.
Let Esther choose for herself.
Oh, Lord, please don't ask me to do that.
Esther, my good wife, and the very best. I miss you so.
Oh, dear Lord, Charles, why are you here? Why have you come back? You must leave, please.
I must stay. I must protect you. The thing in the meeting house feeds on our torment. I should have known better. I know better now.
Antea, give Charlie the ascent he deserves.
Charles Davenport, you have no reason to stay. Go. Let Esther grieve in peace.
Save her, my friends. And save yourselves. Save them all.
I'll walk Esther home.
I'll do it. The women can talk.
Then all the way to the schoolhouse and make the bed. Charles is at rest now. Antea, gave him the care he needed.
This is where we find out Esther's actually the ghost. She's gonna fucking kill me. Well, or I've seen the trailer, so this.
My Charles. Where do you think he is now?
He's... I don't know.
I miss the warmth of his hands. His calm presence in our house. If I close my eyes, I can picture him. He's in a place where sunlight chases the snow away. It is warm and there is fresh milk. The sheets are cleaned and pressed and folded. Nothing can ever be the matter.
You're right. He's at peace, and you deserve to rest.
Esther's jogging. In that dress, too.
I'm sorry. I'll miss him dearly. Tomorrow, we'll continue investigating the curse. Good night, Esther.
I am glad you are here. Both of you. We need you. Good night, my dear.
Alright, to the schoolhouse.
Good day to you, madam. Antea Duarte is my name. May I ask yours?
Duarte? Duarte, you came with the Banisher, did you not?
I am the Banisher.
Right. So you're the face of hope, are you? You're what my tithes are buying. Let me have a look at you. Oh, right. Well, I hope I'm wrong. Bathsheba Ingersoll, or I was last time I looked.
That's a name.
What can you tell me about the curse?
Did Haskell not lay it out? We freeze, and at the same time, we rot. Minister Davenport said he'd summoned the best banisher there is. Can you lift the curse?
In my experience, most curses are actually hauntings. And while ghosts are treacherous, they're not invincible.
Well, I'd like to tell you I find that a comfort, but I'm afraid I would be lying.
It may seem like an odd question, but may I ask if the curse has brought you bad dreams?
Every time I close my eyes, I'm in the store. Coins fall from the ceiling, only a few at first. When they hit the floor, they break. Like rotten teeth. Or finger bones, perhaps. The trickle becomes rain. A cascade smashing down to flood the store. I try to flee, but the flood rises too fast. I drown in shards of broken bone.
Damn.
There. Aren't you glad you asked?
What can you tell me about the town meeting house?
The minister closed it down. Said it was dangerous. Imagine. Worship is dangerous now.
Do you remember when and why?
The when is difficult to say. I admit I've lost track of time with the dullness of the days.
Tell me about your store.
Why? Would you like to buy some china? Some porcelana? A linen dress? That's about all we have left. You'll be shocked to learn that there is little demand for the finer things in life, and we have next to no supply of the staples. I should have gone when I had the chance. I suppose beneath it all, I'm an optimist. And that makes me a fool.
A very good day to you, madam.
You're optimistic too, then. Aren't we the fools?
Great talk. Okay. Playing the mouth harp.
We did the right thing. Charles was our friend.
I love you, Red McWraith.
But
But when it comes to ghosts, your heart makes you reckless. It's dangerous.
were you really about to banish Charles?
Charles would have done the same for your ghost or mine.
I hope he'd have at least hesitated. Charles was a good man, full of love.
Banishing his ghost wouldn't have been easy, but it would have been right. Ghosts only bring misery, Red. Make no mistake, they steal life's essence from the living.
Aye. They don't always do it out of malice. Give them that.
The dead have no business with the living.
Letting go is hard, even for the dead. Ties bind fast.
And we are paid to cut the knot.
Would you banish me? If it came to it?
You'll not escape me so easy. You I would bring back from the dead.
That's not funny.
I'd fill you with fresh essence. I'd give you so much essence you'd return bloated with life.
Steal essence from the living to feed my ghost. You wouldn't, eh?
You're a scruffy-headed lout, Red McWraith, and I will never let you go. Over my dead body, mister.
Thought I was meant to be the soft-hearted one.
You are.
Do you think Charles was right? This thing in the meeting house could be what did he call it? A nightmare?
I really hope not. Such entities are legendary ghosts, even for Banishers. We'll see tomorrow. Now, to sleep. This was a dreadful day.
Poor Charles.
Poor Esther.
Aye, poor Esther.
Tea in red.
And Tia, she took her firebane. She says I'm the reckless one.
Where are you?
You're hardly in the meeting house, are you?
Death to the dead. Right.
Who's there? Antea?
Why would you go up there alone? I'm hoping.
Antea?
Don't suppose you spectres have seen Antea, have you?
Bella's just looking for somebody. Don't mind, let me through.
You're the boss and all, but you could have included me.
Dust. Guy here. Serval. Agaric. Crafting materials. Is there like a crafting menu or something?
Three blind mice. See how they run. See how they run. Three blind mice. See how they run. See how they...
Antea?
Blind. All blind. Red, can't you see? We never stood a chance.
Antea? You hurt? Where are you?
I'm here, my love. What happened?
I'm here, my love. How mundane.
Show yourself!
God came to the man in a dream and said, "Behold, thou art dead." But the man had done nothing wrong and said,
Lord, wilt thou also slay the righteous?
What?
"Will you slay the righteous?"
Be not alarmed. I bring you aid.
There is no aid. There is only dereliction.
Where's Antea? What have you done with her? Hell's balls. Lady, if you hurt her...
You cling to love, a fool to the last. There is no love. There is only defilement.
Yo, get your... She hasn't cleaned that nail. That's so infected.
No.
Damn.
Your lover will betray you too!
We are not your enemy.
You will suffer like I do!
We want to help you.
Not real. Not real. Banisher ass. Let me go.
Where's Anthea? If you laid a finger on her...
You'll what? Come to her aid? There is no aid. There is only... retribution.
Give him back.
How touching. You come to claim your man. You think you love him. You do not. There, in the dark of your marrow, there is no love. Only betrayal. I offer you a trade. He stays and you leave with your life.
I'll bargain with no ghost.
You have a brain, yet you think with your idiot heart. You're weak.
Damn.
Will you come to her aid now, when all is lost? If you do, I'll be waiting.
The icy ocean made a diamond from his grief, then buried it in his heart. The weight of his failure dragged him down. Outside time, drowning in the gloom, he spoke her name.
Been playing the game for an hour and 45 minutes. Did you know what game we're playing, guys?
Take me instead, he screamed, soundless, to the cold and silent waters. Out beyond the black veil of death, something heard his cries and reached for him.
Let her go. Take me instead. Let her go!
Ah, you're awake.
Who are you?
She who rescued you. Tended you for days on end. Weeks, maybe.
Weeks? Oh, God. What have I done?
Get your strength back before you beat yourself up.
She's dead.
Yes. That's why you're here. And why I was sent to look after you.
Who are you? I feel like we've met, but I'm sure we have not. I feel like I know you forever. But do I?
You're confused. It's normal. You've been near killed by a nightmare, you've lost your beloved, and now you've a witch by your sickbed.
Witch?
Witch. I go by Seeker. Find the Banisher, said my mistress. Tend him, and answer any questions he asks you before you leave him be. So, how do you feel?
Does it matter?
Of course it matters. Means you're alive, and you haven't given up.
What am I to do now? How do I do it alone?
You're not alone. Have faith. If Ceridian had told me more, I'd tell you it. But you must have faith.
Have faith. You say that you do not know me. Easy said. Harder done.
What comes easy in life tends not to matter. It's the hard stuff that counts. You've a hole in you. A yawning, grimacing pit in your soul. That's love, that is. The hole won't fill because the love won't die.
God, what have I done?
Here's the thing. Unlike most, you get a second chance. I suggest you seize it.
Why'd you pull me from the water? What's your business with me?
I have no business with you, but my mistress does. Ceridian says the wall between the living and the dead is under threat. You, it seems, have a part to play. This is mine.
You've lost me.
No, I found you. But so did your grief. And it demands to be felt. You may think you're done with your ghosts, Red McCraith. But they aren't done with you. I'll go now. Rest. Why ever my mistress saved you, she has good reasons. The best.
Where are you going?
Home. To Ceridian. She needs me.
Where shall I find you if, or when I need to?
Maya marshes. Great big swamps other side of the woods. You can't miss them. We'll know when you're coming.
Until we meet again, then.
That's right, Banisher. Now, turn around.
What?
I'm leaving.
The hell?
Oh. All right, I think where did we go? Banisher, if you read this means you have enough brain to know your alphabet. You have not resisted going through what I left behind. You may take whatever you deem useful, since my mistress wants you to meet soon enough. Until then, be well.
I don't know what this is, but I'm staying away from it.
In order to justify character progression now, we are playing as the apprentice character after our Teacher has pretty.
Where am I?
But getting a sense of the controls from the teacher character. It's a pretty fine. I'm not gonna fault the game. Whoa! Yeah, that's super dead. Typical New England traffic. I don't know. I've never been to New England. I mean, yeah, I think Philadelphia's as close as I've gotten, and that's not close at all. Make it to the... What is that? What do we see here? Can't get there. God damn it.
Damn it. What am I doing here?
Okay. Climb up here. Okay. Can't go here. Oh. We can climb, but only in very specific places. Undead dogs. Great.
Oh, now's not the time.
Angel dogs? I don't know.
Away with... Come on, you mongrels!
Slight step forward when you attack. Not a bad thing. Oh, we have a leveling system. When I get to level, how we get. Can't sprint on the log, fair enough.
Am I the last bloody living soul here?
Still out there, bro. We're not going on. Aha! I see why you stay off the beaten path, kids. When there's a direction that's where you obviously have to go the other way. Okay, we're committed to this for some reason.
Leave me alone.
Waterfall check behind. Fuck, got that. Thank you.
God, what is happening? What? Antea?
Can't get behind the waterfall. Up we go.
This isn't happening. This can't be happening.
That is me control.
Antea? Call me to you.
Where am I?
Hello, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Where is she? Where are you, girl?
I'm here. Lead me to you.
I was gonna say I kind of saw this guy.
Spectres. Here.
Antea, are you there? Damn it.
Oh.
Right here. My love. Right here. It is you. No!
I have you.
You have me.
Come.
Wait, what?
No, don't go.
I'm here. Follow me.
Girl, be more specific.
Where are you going?
Over here. I have you.
I'm right here. Where are you?
Checkpoints or show up.
You seem weak. You need rest.
I feel hollow. Do not be troubled.
How could I not be? To have lost you and found you like this. And you're hungry.
That's one way to say it. Yes.
What can I do?
Charles's Bible. The tie that bound his ghost. Some essence remains upon it. For now, it will do me.
This is getting weird. Just like a...
I needed this. I feel better.
Look at you. At us.
I know.
Don't get me wrong. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're back. Truly.
The living should not truck with the dead. I've known that since childhood. I learned the hard way.
You never told me this. What happened?
It was a lifetime ago. For now, it doesn't matter.
Are you still hungry?
I'm hollow. As if I were filled with emptiness.
So the essence Charles left on his Bible was useless.
Consuming his tie did make me feel better. But I'll need more. Much more. We should talk about what happened. After the meeting house, I mean.
That.
What do you remember from after you died?
I remember the suddenness of my death.
I remember nothing but...
After that, a nothingness. Timeless. Lost. And then I heard you. You spoke my name. I searched for a way back.
I woke up in a cave. Been rescued by a young woman named Seeker. A witch's apprentice. She was proud to tell me that. Her mistress had sent her to take care of me.
Witches rarely show themselves. Intriguing that one would help us.
I think we should go back to New Edentown.
I agree. To free me, I believe we must reclaim my body. I refuse to be this way. I'll not abide it.
I'm so sorry, my love. How can I help?
I'm a ghost. You're a banisher.
I'll not banish you. I cannot untear. So you die. You can't ask that of me.
If that's what I wanted, you'd have no choice.
But you don't wish it, do you?
Not before I've had my revenge. Not before I've seen the nightmare defeated by you and me both.
In the schoolhouse, he joked about bringing me back to life. Is that possible?
Yes. The ritual of lesser palingenesis. It's extremely difficult. Highly dangerous.
I could try, right? You'd teach me and I'd bring you back.
Red. It's an ancient ritual. It requires power. It consumes essence in large quantities. We're talking about human sacrifice. Murder.
Just maybe we could consider it. I mean, if there's the slightest chance I could bring you back.
Got that Scottish brogue going for him.
Dark ritual, Red.
He's a pretty hot dude.
It's tempting, and that's dangerous. To think of being back in your arms. I'm tempted too.
Honestly, this game's a bisexual's dream.
Could I give you resent?
That would be the simplest solution, but not the easiest.
Why?
My body is my tie, and the nightmare still holds it.
In the meeting house, but before she let me fall, I swear she dared me to come back.
Which explains, it's made by Don't Nod. They're really good at appealing to the bisexuals.
Just hand it over.
Then what shall we do?
Don't Nod, for those of you who may or may not be familiar, are
we must
what is it?
Learn more about our enemy.
Life is Strange crew.
Nightmares don't appear without good reason.
Yes. We have a mystery to solve. Witches to meet. People to find and questions to ask. And then you'll help me go. One way or another.
I will. I swear it, Mother.
Rest. You need it. I'll stay close.
They do. Alright. Antea has unlocked her first manifestation, Unveil. Manifestation gives access to increasing Antea's potency. As they're bound together, Antea and Red share the same evolution. Unlock Antea's presences with essences and Red's talents with skill point. You may freely change your mind about them along your... Sweet! So I can make bad mistakes. And fourth light attack triggers a punch attack that ignores 3... The animation on this is amazing! 1, 2, 3, 4. Sucker punched! I'm getting that. It's the first thing I'm opening. That's amazing. Each enemy hit by a light attack increases the damage of light attacks by 10%. Affecting beautifully me. Okay, well, considering I want to see Antea sucker punch people at all points. Yeah. I'm sorry. Just the image of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam! This is amazing. Shelters allow you to upgrade your equipment via the inventory menu. Inventory. Upgrade your equipment. Scourge accretion to increase. Saber and Firebane. Okay. We need more spectral dust to upgrade our weapon. Gotcha. Okay. So there's gonna be literal bonfires in this game. Bane Ring. I think I just pick up everything. That. Alright, cool. She's going to be getting more stuff, and I'm going to be getting a rifle. Okay, but we're going to have to start banishing some more dudes. Those are... Okay, that was that. Cool. We don't need to rest because we have full charges. Great.
On to New Eden, whichever way it lies. We'll need provisions, coin for the basics.
We'll manage. Together. What the hell happened here?
Demonologist notes. During one of our explorations of these new lands in which we first set first minute, Anagarad, and I discovered a new place, a special place, a cave hidden behind the waterfall where none of us would find it. A strange feeling of lightness drew us to it, as though the veil between the incarnate and the invisible was as thin as the finest French silk. From the chamber emanated the power of the otherworld. Surely we thought this was a fine place for ritual experimentation. The cave was larger than we had first thought, containing a multitude of galleries. Anagarad and I decided to take young Shelley along with us to continue our exploration. Pleasant but ungifted, his father insisted that he train with experienced occultists. Surprise it was when we found the mushrooms we needed for our rituals growing on the walls. We set about collecting them, symbols, and prepared the ritual. We felt our powers magnified tenfold. 1 page is missing. The cave is vast and dangerous. I heard whispers in the darkness. Watches us. Sheldon nor Shelley can hear them, so they say. But something lurks. I'm sure of it. Perhaps I'm wrong. Perhaps the fever I had weeks ago yet lingers. Last time I caught young Shelley watching us sleep, talking to himself. Was unnerving.
I see no bodies. Maybe the wolves took him.
Can you not see the symbols on the wall?
No.
Take my hand. I want to try something.
Is that possible through our Bane rings?
They allow us to connect the invisible and the incarnate. Through this bond, what I see I bestow on you.
Are those webs made of spectral stains?
Let me.
All these years...
Don't try Ouija boards while on shrooms.
The dead hide more from the living than we thought. This is going to be helpful.
Bloody demonologists and their shabby rituals.
Alright, cool. So we swap in between them with the triangle. Seamless. And you find things. Right here.
Picking up something spectral nearby.
Spectral dust. So probably enough to upgrade a weapon now. How often by myself. Haha, sucker punched.
Not today.
We can fight them together.
I think I used to count my wolf kills on one hand.
Oh, they do look annoyed. Standing by. We did it.
We did. Thank you.
I wasn't much use.
You were. I promise. You get better. Things will get better.
So combat's pretty cool. You have to swap between the characters, and like this is the fleshed out combat now. There seems to be a lot they want to present to you in the game, including story. But a lot of the combat tools that they use in the game are very easy to compare to our friends at FromSoft. I wouldn't call it a Souls-like in any way, shape, or form, but it takes controls. And like elements of the game's for the combat, the item use, like the fact that you rest at the bonfires to regain your health. But the combat is more akin to a like a Devil May Cry or a classic first 3 God of War. Not New God of War. New God of War has more in common with Dark Souls. But this is, like I said, controls, the healing item refresh, that kind of stuff. Okay, can't change it quick. Oh, she's got it. It looks like there's a shelter nearby based on the campfire symbol. What is this? Leather. See, girl? He's flashing in and out.
Watch out! Spectre possession. That Spectre. It's heading for that corpse.
Okay, cool.
Region's crawling with spectres. It's not just New Edentown. What happened here for the veil to be so thin?
War, invasion, or colonization of a land that's vulnerable to haunting.
Damn. Colonization haunted it. That's... want to make sure I didn't miss any potential pickups, because it seems that this stuff is just all super. lot of places. I'm gonna be so overloaded with so many. Okay, so it's in like the part that I haven't this.
Hunting gear. There might be a lodge nearby.
You took yourself up there very fast.
That might take some getting used to, for both of us.
Yeah, because I can't. Oh no, there we go. Oh, I see what she saw. Money, more leather.
And will people be able to tell that I'm haunted?
Perhaps, if they had talent or training.
What if someone sees you?
Unlikely. If they had talent or training, they wouldn't have needed us Banishers.
Damn. Everyone's dumb but us.
Wonder what happened to the trappers around here.
The woods are swarmed with spectres. Hopefully, they left.
Like anything here, okay. What are those? Why can't I get to them? Bullshit.
These witches you mentioned must know something about the nightmare.
Aye, but can we trust them?
Witches only involve themselves with people if they absolutely have to. Yours must have good reason.
Oh.
I think I see a crossing. Over there.
Signs of civilization. Lucky me. Nice place. Wolves and spectres aside.
Don't you have wolves and spectres in the Highlands?
Aye, but ours have the courtesy of letting me catch my breath between fights.
Ah, okay, so there's like a degree of come back and I guess. Good.
Bad news. The bridge is out.
And we'll find another road to New Eden.
Strange. I see stains, but not the usual kind. There's a pattern to them. Don't you see it? It calls to me.
And up and down we go.
Those stains. I could have grasped at them had I been stronger. It's hard to think clearly. The hunger is back and it's growing fast.
Already? Right, let's find something to sustain you.
This isn't over yet. Ready and waiting. I think we've hit a nerve. Look to me.
You just were a little low on that. Alright.
There's someone inside. Someone tainted.
Ben, you're back. Beg pardon. Thought you was someone else. You hungry, friend? The stew is thin enough, but I'd be glad to share.
Kind of you to offer, lad. But no, thank you.
Been a while since I've seen another human's face. You come from camp? You a hunter?
Of sorts. Red McCraith. I'm a banisher.
Like in the stories. Jacob Lind. I'm a trapper. That's a real job.
Who's Ben? Another trapper?
Aye, the best of 'em. Taught me all I know. He's out now, but he'll be back.
When is he gone? The bridge is down.
As down can be. Can't cross. Bad things lurk in the shadows. They scent flesh. Game's low. Game's low and Ben's gone. He'll find game, he will. I know it.
Where did you meet Ben?
We found each other. Brothers in spirit, he said. He's been good to me. Too good. Why?
He's important to you.
Aye. And me to him.
What lurks in the shadows? Is that what keeps you here?
That... and the fog. Can't hunt if you can't see. Ben shoots better than me. Knows the woods better too. I'd only slow him. Only slow him.
He's lost his nerve, or a ghost has taken it from him.
What are you doing here? Had you nowhere safer?
The woods are kind to them as knows 'em. We hunt here. When we get pelts and meat, we trade in New Eden. But game's been scarce. We've naught to trade, so we wait. When even the wolves are starving, you know it's going to be a bad winter.
Winter? This is June.
Is it? Could have sworn it was... I'm sorry. On my own, I lose track of time.
And with your friend?
Oh. You met Ben, did you? He was just here, he was. Just here.
You're exhausted. Unsurprising given how tainted are these woods. Are you
Were you
sleeping?
about to do something to this guy in the middle of the
sleeping.
woods who doesn't seem to know what the fuck's going on?
I
I'm
see
worried about
things.
this.
Bright eyes in the leaves. What does tainted mean?
Marked by ghosts. Haunted. Tell me of your nightmares.
One nightmare. Always the same one. Ben has it too.
Would you care to share them?
No. No. Tis a nightmare. Nothing more.
Get some rest, Jacob. You need it.
If you see Ben, tell him I'm thinking of him. Tall lad, even when he's lying down. Can't miss him.
Poor child. He's shrouded in spectral stains.
Your meat's turning, friend.
Food is scarce. We make do.
He's not fussy. His meat is crawling.
Do you sleep here, Jacob?
Ben sleeps here. I don't sleep.
Whatever haunts the boy spawns maggots. We should talk to this Ben fellow.
Ben's still alive.
Are these Ben's things?
Most of them. Not the rope. You can have it if you want.
Kind of you. Thank you.
Alright.
Ben was without a gun.
We're trappers, not hunters. We had the gun for safety, but it got damp. Doesn't work.
Alright, Ben.
He's so confused. I doubt he knows what year it is. What happened to him?
Maybe his mate abandoned him.
Quick mist. Spun by a ghost after a violent death.
Anisher rule number 8. Don't get lost in quick mist, lest the spectres get you.
Wise, but I see no other way. Either Ben was lost in the mist, or he's the source of it. You might be able to drop down from here.
Well, I do love a drop into the deep unknown. Can't see further than the end of my arm down there.
Don't worry, it'll affect your other senses too.
Oh, this... Wait. That's better. And a little terrifying.
I could show you the way. Just saying.
I feel something close.
Can't go in. Yes.
Do you see that? It looks like the fog is coming from those odd look. Hold on. I think I can rid us of the quick mist.
How?
Well, I'm partly made of the same stuff. sorry. I didn't know that would happen.
We got away with it. Let's find what caused it.
You mean, let's find out who died?
Traces of a struggle.
An echo hangs on it.
What do we got here?
And Shaw and Drast Toki Min Kurster.
I can't do it no more.
On your feet, Lind. We don't give up.
I've had enough. There's no way up. There's no way down. For days we've eaten nothing but boiled shoe leather. I'm done.
We don't give up.
Leave me be.
God be damned, I'm sick of carrying you!
What are you doing? Don't hurt me. I hate you. I hate you!
God
Ben
damn.
died in the fall.
And now his maggoty ghost is back to haunt the friend who pushed him.
So was Jacob lying to hide the murder?
He wouldn't be the first. We need to find the body, if the wolves haven't gotten there first.
Interesting choice to use up.
Oh, a sight on a short stick. Bloody hell. Lad's been torn to pieces. No, wait. He's been carved with a knife. For his meat.
Bro!
Still no tie. At Jacob's hovel, perhaps?
Jacob was eating meat.
Jacob was eating Ben.
Was he really hungry enough to eat his friend?
Maybe the nightmare had something to do with it.
God damn. That one's salt. Fuck.
Standing by.
Beat it!
Gotten everything. Wasn't allowed in here while it was all quick mist. Do it now. Alright, motherfucker. You need to talk.
Let's look for our tie while Jacob's outside.
Oh, there to you, Jacob.
Mr. McCraith, sir?
You were struggling, yourself and Ben. Why'd you not leave?
Leave? No, can't leave. This here is home. We trap here, we eat here, we tan pelt to leather here. Our lives are here. Can't leave.
Did you not try the river? The fog had to lift sometime, and if you stay, you'll starve.
We have enough. Thanks to Ben.
But you did try to leave, didn't you? You packed up and left. Do you not remember reaching the cliff top?
Cliff top makes a fine lookout. Game comes to the water to drink. You can pick 'em off if your aim be good enough.
Has he lost his mind, or is he tricking with us? I can't tell.
Farewell to you, Mr. Lind.
Farewell, Mr. McCraith, sir. Farewell.
See what's in here. Well, I don't think your Bibles were.
I think I found our tie. How did I not notice it before?
There were so many spectral stains, it's a wonder we found it at all. Come on, let's talk to Ben. The ghost is not far. You know what to do to make it appear.
You're not Jacob. Who's you?
My name is Red McCraith.
A Scot. You?
Antea Duarte. We're Banishers. We can help you.
I'm beyond help. Where's Jacob?
We know what befell you, Benedict. What keeps you here?
He does. He waits and waits and waits on me. He'll not face what he has done, and I cannot go. I cannot go. But I'll not hate him. How could I?
We thought him lost, in mind and reason.
Who'd not lose their mind? Stuck in place for weeks on end, deprived of a living, deprived of a life. Though I denied it, I saw it coming. I became wary. Some part of me knew what he was thinking, 'cause I was thinking it too.
What do you want from Jacob? Do you seek revenge?
I seek no vengeance. He is I, and I am him.
Why do you not confront him? Why not show yourself?
I did. He thought me alive. He showed me steak he'd scavenged. He was so proud. He offered me a share. He needs to face the truth, to accept what he has done to both of us. At night, he'd read scripture. God would mind us if we were good and honest. Jacob taught me that. We were good. We lived honest lives.
We kept to ourselves, minded our business and no one else's. So tell me, Banisher, what did we do to deserve this?
This was not God's doing. Another powerful entity is at work here.
New Eden is cursed.
Then God has forsaken us, and we are doomed.
You tried many times to leave this place.
I tried and failed. Week on week, month on month, maybe. We went in circles. The woods are tricky, sir. Treacherous. Mean. Round and round we went. Round and back again.
Jacob said you both had nightmares. The same nightmare.
Aye. And yet we got no sleep. Couldn't tell truth from fantasy. The shadows seemed to flicker at the corners of our eyes.
How long have you and Jacob been out here in the woods?
Some winters now, but this one, it never ends. No way out, no way in. We were alone, not an animal in sight. I don't know when things changed. We got stuck. These godforsaken woods.
Thank you, Benedict. Perhaps we'll talk again.
Perhaps we shall, Banisher. Perhaps we shall.
Jacob must confess.
I fear the truth will break him. Oh, there to you, Jacob.
Mr. McCraith, sir?
I'm sorry, Jacob, we must talk. Something has happened to Benedict.
What? Where is he? What happened?
Come on now, Jacob.
If something's happened to Ben, say so. Where is he?
Benedict is in pain. For his sake, you need to remember what happened. You need to remember what you did.
But No. I would never. I couldn't hurt him. I love him.
Jacob, look at me. It's safe to remember. Now tell me, what happened on that cliff top?
I was tired. So tired. Hunger was digging holes in me, burning in my throat. I could think of nothing else. We don't give up. We don't give in. But I wanted to. I wanted it all to stop.
Yet you gave up on Benedict, and then you turned on him.
I failed him. I failed Benedict. I was so angry, so angry. He kept pushing me. We argued, and I couldn't think. When I saw him lying there on the ground, lifeless, Jasper said, it was him or me, him or me. I would have died. I should have died. For my sins, I deserve no better. I failed God. I failed my friend. I'm a monster. I deserve no mercy.
No. You're just a sinner, begging for help. both faced a choice, simple and awful, to kill or to die. You struck first, and here we are.
Do you forgive me?
Our fates are in the hands of others now.
Yes. Banisher, do your job.
If you're to come back, if we're to use the ritual we spoke of, this is when it starts.
Row.
Red, if we take one step along that path,
Jacob is ready to die.
the others won't be. We'll tell lies. We'll harvest the essence of the living.
I'll shoulder the blame. As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful. Do we kill to be together again?
Or do we part forever?
We must decide now.
Just the red name. Red wishes to bring Antea back to life. Claim the largest. Ah! This is hard. Fuck it. I can't in good conscience
Benedict
killing
Stoughton.
people.
In the face of life's inexplicable hardships, at times to stay alive, we must do terrible things. In his despair, your best friend stole your life. Then he compounded his sin. He fed on your flesh. Confessing his sins, he offered to forfeit his life. He has told the truth. You may go in peace.
We were trapped. The snare was set to kill us slow. Jacob, my friend, my only friend. I forgive all. I forgive everything.
It's over, Jacob. Ben's gone for good.
Ben's been gone a long time. I know that now. I need to give him his last rites. Please. I need to be alone.
It's over. The tie will sustain me a little longer.
Jacob, would you mind if I rest inside a while?
Suit yourself.
Take your money too. Perfect place to stop. Dealt by red is increased against enemies. Fourth heavy attack, trigger attack. That ignore. Damn. Interesting. Let's go ahead and go extra damage on our heavies. Okay. Increase our healing charges. Cool. Oh, we have one more point. Huh. Fourth heavy attack in a row. You know what? I'm going to this one up because best. We want to upgrade our weapon. Okay, cool. All right. Let's see if we can proper sit.
That man killed and ate his friend.
When I was a soldier, I heard many stories of those besieged eating their own. Some were true.
Famine is a ferocious master. Jacob was hungry.
Just like you.
Just like me.
How do you feel?
I feel trapped, locked into an embrace with a nightmare. I crave essence. With it, I'd not so fast decay. With it, I'd not so quickly become one of those stupid bloody spectres.
We made the right choice. And we made it together. Taking a life is no small matter.
When I ascend, we'll be separated. For the rest of your life. Maybe for the rest of eternity. Never again shall we stand side by side. This thing we have, shall cease to be.
Right. That's that settled.
Thank you. I hope you've no regrets. For soon, you'll release me. I'll have my ascent.
I hardly want to let you go.
I know, but you must.
Can I?
I am a shadow, caged and fading.
You're still here? Still you? We could...
Jacob Lynn's essence called to me. I knew it wrong, but I desired it. There lies perdition. For both of us. cannot abide what I have become. I don't want to abandon you, but I must.
So be it, my love. We'll reclaim your body. You'll have your ascent. I swear it.
Okay. And yeah, we're gonna call it there. So far, very interesting game though. A lot of storytelling, a lot of dialogue, as well as a slick little combat system. So far, I'm enjoying it. We're gonna play some more of it tomorrow. Yes, a rare Friday stream. And yeah. In the meantime, you guys have yourselves a wonderful evening, and I'll see you tomorrow for this game. Have a good night, everybody.